Hey, what's up, lovely people? I'm back, and I just wanted to highlight a few things. Before I get started, I want to highlight a few things that's going on with me right now in the channel and the readings that I am posting. Like, I have not been posting a lot of individual sign stuff because it has really been hard keeping up with all 12 signs. I'm going to be honest with you. So I have started doing a lot of collective readings and readings that to where I'm going to do like different themes to them. And if it resonates with you, it does. If it doesn't, catch it the next time. And this is going to help me stay frequent with the readings. And I know it gets confusing, especially with the algorithm, because it's like the people that subscribe to me was looking at me performing a certain type of reading, whether it's monthlies or whatever. So I know I get it as far as like the algorithm is concerned. However, in the type of subscribers I'm picking up and whatever, but however, it is just so much more convenient for me right now to be really random and to just make sure that I'm consistently putting out a collective read or a reading that just is not sign specific unless I call the sign inside the reading. That because I have so much things that is going on at this time. And I am thankful and appreciative of everyone, of all of you guys that has been rocking and rolling with me, and regardless of these changes, So I'm going to get started. And this reading is pretty much about how you're leveling up. You want to take the next step in your life. You're trying to level up. You don't want to be stuck anymore. You want to do things different. This reading is about how you're doing that. Leveling up. How people around you could be seeing and or taking you leveling up. Okay? Or your level up. All right? And then plus, I will point out any other thing in a reading that comes up. So don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that, okay? Just kind of take it for what it is. Go for the ride. Oh, I want to get out some more cards that I have. It's just been a lot going on in general. But I'm not surprised with it being the end of the year. The natural year. Spring coming up and all. Okay. So. Let's get started. I'm going to pull out a couple of cards. Okay, so we're looking for cards for... superstars. What messages do we want for the superstars? Yeah, right on time. Ambition. So this is about making money, but not just making money, but the process of it. How you're finding yourself leveling up right now and making these changes in your life is according to your ambition. So just know that there's going to be times, there's going to be days, there's going to be moments when you're just going to have to like roll yourself, throw yourself, push yourself out of bed. Get your rest, don't get me wrong. Get your rest and take care of yourself. But I'm saying when we're dealing and talking about ambition, we are talking about our ability to rise to the challenge. Even those times when we don't feel like it. Right? So your leveling up is going to take some ambition. Okay? As a matter of fact, you could have people around you that are not really fond of the fact that you are ambitious as you are, because there are some goals and there are some things in life that they are trying to accomplish that is rather hard for them to accomplish at this point in time because of life. But you don't make excuses for yourself. You make things happen the best that you know how. Being impartial to the situations around you. Yeah. I just kind of feel like this means that, or the reason why you're able to level up the way that you are and that you will and how to is, you know, yes, you're taking in account everything that is happening around you, but you're not really tied to or stuck at any given place that you're in or any situation that you're involved in, especially if it interferes with your ability to level up. Okay? So it's like you're being impartial to situations around you. I got a lot going on at one time. Like a lot of noise in the background if you don't hear it. Any more cards? I want to get a few more of these cards. And I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been feeling particularly defeated or challenged lately when it comes to what it is that you're pursuing or what it is that you're trying to accomplish or work towards or change in your life, because it could seem like there have been people or individuals that have been impartial to you. Like they could take you or leave you. And it really plays on your confidence and sometimes your ability to be ambitious. But you can't let that get in your way. Self-study, right? You can't let that get in your way because you got to know yourself. And you got to know what you're here for. And you got to know what it is that you're meant to do. As a matter of fact, this is why and why you leveled up or how you will level up. Through your ability to study yourself and know yourself. Somebody said, knowing your opponents. Knowing your enemies. Knowing your opponents, and the reason why or how you will know your opponents is the ability for you to know yourself. It just goes hand in hand. The more that you know and discover about yourself, and you know the square that you stand on, the more you will know your opponents. Because what your opponents seek to do a lot of time, and this is just people around you in general, they'll do things to keep you distracted, worried, thinking about everything besides what you should be focusing on with yourself. And sometimes this is happening consciously or unconsciously. Having you confused. The more that you can stay out of the confusion realm, the realm of confusion, because confusion breeds chaos, the better off you would be. And the way to stay out of confusion is to know what you want. And what you want can change. Remember that. What we want, we can change, you know. We're not ever really stuck. Now, sometimes, depending on how big the situation is, or let's say we want a baby, you know, that's another situation. But I'm saying, like, or let's say we want to get out of a situation, or we want our situation to change rapidly, but at the same time, it's like, we know we got to save up some money for the next 6 to 9 months or to a year before we can make those changes. All right. So no, it's not going to happen right at that moment. But at the same time, you're doing things and you're putting yourself in a position to have that move that you need to make, or that the changes that you want to see benefit you play out. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. You want me to keep, let's see. Where's those cards? Oh, no, these cards. All right. I'm going to shuffle this a little bit more. But you have people studying you. For some of you guys, people are literally studying you. They're acting like they're not. Because look, they're acting like they're impartial to who you are. Like they're not really noticing it, or it's like, oh yeah, you not that important. You know what I'm saying? But really, you that big. You know? Look at this with the Knight of Pentacles. They're just like, oh yeah, you're really not that important. She's really not that important. He's really not that important. But they're studying you. Because some of you guys, the ambition that you have is just more about yourself. It's just more about the way you're doing things, the moves that you're making, and they're noticing it. They're trying to take notes and imitate it. So don't be surprised if you see other people looking like you, dressing like you, talking like you. It's just, and you know what? I don't think that it should be taken negatively every time. I think that it's annoying as all get out. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it shows that you're like innovative. It shows that you have some type of leadership skills that cannot be ignored. It shows that, yes, even though, you know, people are going out of their way to act like you not really that you obviously are. And it's really a slap in their face. Because when you can look at them, and like I said in one of my previous videos, you can look at them and you can see like they wearing their eyeliner like you wearing your eyeliner. They got some of the gear you got. They rocking. They trying to rock what you rocking. It's all, they're leveling themselves up. Okay? It's all proof is in the pudding. Like, okay, yeah, you can give that little smirk like, So, yes, basically, you're seeing people level up because they are trying to match your level of ambition. What? They're trying to match your level of ambition. But they don't even know what it is really. They don't even know what it is really. Universe. Yeah, here we go. Universe. It was the universe that wanted me to pull this extra card right here. So, the universe is working in your favor, and you are leveling up, and you will be leveling up because you are willing to look beyond and expand beyond your current situation. Okay? Some of you guys, it's your religious practice or your spiritual beliefs and practices and your mindset. It's like, you know that there's a calling that's on your life. You know that there's a purpose that you are here to live for. You know that you are not bound by the things of this world and the limitations of this world. Like, you believe in God. You believe in Allah. You believe in a higher spiritual essence and even that aspect of yourself. And because of that, you're in alignment. You are favored. As a result, yes, people are here to change, to level up their lives according to the God in you. I don't know, I just heard a song, it's the God in me. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You have a very young, youthful way about yourself. Young and youthful way about yourself. You can connect to people that others cannot. You could be a person, because some of you guys either have this ability or you are this person, you could be this person, or you have this ability to do this. Like, you have the ability to connect with younger people, special needs, children with special needs, people with special needs, with different aspects that affect their social life, social standing and ability. You can get through to these people. You can get through to the youth. If you could get through to the youth and they will listen to you, why not be a better example for the youth? Some of you guys, the youth, are speaking to you, are talking to you through their behavior. They want to see change. They're bored. They're tired. They can't really take the system the way that it is. And maybe some of them are going to create the change. But whatever the place may be, the position or whatever it may be, the situation may be, a lot of you guys are here to be mentors, teachers, or someone that gives voice to the unvoiced, if that makes any sense. You know, wow. And you have a youthful spirit. Some of you guys look really young, like younger than your age, and so people don't know your age. They don't really know. They're trying to pinpoint you or nail you down according to what they see, like the image of you, but they can't. It's very hard to do because you cannot really be identified by your looks, by the what you wear, by the way that you act. You know how some people, when they're like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm 50, I'm gonna act 50. You know, let me get the mom jeans. Got the pot belly going or whatever. You might actually take care of your body or work out, or that's your goal. Like you set some type of goal or something, and you got rid of you transformed your body, you transformed your image possibly, and you don't look like what your age is, or you don't identify to limited information and limited ways of being. Therefore, some of you guys can attract younger mates that's much younger, whether you're like a man or a woman. You know, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So some of you guys have like a younger male energy, younger King of Cups or Knight of Cups, which is water sign, or younger earth sign that's interested in you. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. Some of you guys are leveling up financially. You leveled up financially and people see that, or they think, because I have a lot of, you know, with this impartial card here, I have in this universe and even ambition, I have a lot of energy here surrounding the fact that of the way that people are seeing you, and they feel or they see you as someone that has a lot of money, and that may not be true. You see what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't really know what they're seeing and what they know. They just are assuming. Now, yes, for some of you guys, the financial aspect is true. But at the same time, for a lot of you guys, it may not be true. It's kind of one of those situations to where when it comes to the universe, it's kind of like things come about. You know, it's like you don't know how it happens, but your bills get paid. So some of you guys, you leveled up beyond and past the poverty mindset, and you're just like, no, I refuse. I want to create wealth for my children. I want to create another, the ability for my child, or the generation that is next after me, the up and coming generation, to actually benefit off of what I'm leaving, what I'm doing, what I'm showing them, how I'm living my life. So some of you guys, you're acting as like this placeholder. You're making the sacrifices. So it's like, okay, well, boom, if you don't receive immediate results right then, it's, you know, just know that what you're standing for, what you're representing is important for those of you that feel like giving up. And let me tell you, so you know how since this is Black History Month and everything, in me having to, you know, work with the youngsters, and I'm not gonna say exactly in details because I found out that people are freaking crazy on here. Yeah, probably my biggest enemies and haters are the majority that's watching me, or weird. Trust me. So I don't say certain things. I've learned to be selective. So what I'm saying is that what I realized, if you look at some of the most important people or people that has played a part in certain changes that we have had, or significant people, some people are saying some of these people are not really that significant at all. I don't know. I'm not here to judge that or not, but I'm saying from what we know, right? A lot of them didn't really see the results of their label. I mean, the results of their labor. Okay? They didn't. They didn't even get to experience it. But without them putting it in motion, we wouldn't be witnessing the changes that we're witnessing at this point. Why am I getting tongue-tied? For some of you guys, if you're dealing in situations to where it's hard for people to interact with you, speak with you, communicate with you, whatever, it's because they don't know really what to say to you. They don't know how to address you. They don't know how to come towards you. They get tongue-tied. Isn't that the most annoying thing, though? The Hangman. Yeah, you definitely have people that want to get in your way and stop you from what, though? The Ten of Pentacles. Look, the Hangman right, but the Ten of Pentacles. But this really does speak or just back up what I just said. You don't even really need the cards. It backs up what I just said. This is what the universe is saying. Hey, be the creator in your life. This is how you level up. Speak that into existence that you know of yourself or that you want yourself to be. Words have power. They hold power. Yeah. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Things that you are sacrificing and doing now at this moment, in this very time, it may not financially benefit you all at once, but it's going to benefit the world. Some of you guys have some very important missions, and I hate to say missions because it makes it sound like some type of superhero type thing or something. I don't know, something weird. But some of you guys have some very important materials you're developing, documents, scientific research and studies that you're developing. You know, this is about revising the system altogether. The system, bringing the system down altogether or changing it. Changing of the guards. But like I said, this also fits, guys, with what I said about people. They don't know. They think that you have all this money and you just flossing like that and you just whatever, but you just like, no, the universe guides me. And I don't know. Some kind of way I don't worry and I get what I need. So some of y'all is not worrying about, you don't worry about these things. You're not attached to the physical world. You're not attached to these things that you have. And therefore you bring them in. And therefore you are able to move about how you want. Okay? So that's how you level up. You cannot be attached to this physical world. And if you listen to people, listen to advice, but don't over listen to it. Because if you listen to some people, they'll have you believing that you shouldn't make certain moves. There's certain things you shouldn't do. You shouldn't change. Really, in actuality, sometimes they're afraid of the fact that you may leave them behind, or that about their insecurities. They want to change your life. They want to do things differently, but since they cannot, they want to interfere with what it is that you're doing. You can't let them. And your ability to wait, like your ability to have a vision, see that vision, and move towards it, even when things are unpredictable. That's because you know yourself. That's why. Like, seriously, you know yourself. You have some type of knowledge that people feel like they're trying to get from you. What is that? Okay. Temperance. Ooh. Five of Swords is right, but Temperance is reversed. Some of you guys, it's your knowledge. Somebody said to me today, knowledge is power. Because the temperance don't, I'm just reading what is standing, how it's standing out to me. Because it's just your spiritual knowledge and your experiences put you in a position of where you can speak on certain things and you can do certain things. Some of you guys are having spiritual experiences, but it's like your vision as well. Like you have the ability to see things and see through people and predict. Some of you guys are good with predicting the outcomes of situations. But at the same time, this how you level up is you're being willing to step towards things that in the direction that, yes, you may be fearful of, but at the same time, it doesn't stop you. Like you may not see the outcome, but it doesn't stop you. Like I see a lot of leaving stuff behind to start new. Some of you guys are like freshly out of some type of financial situation, family situation, and getting out of debt where you were held back before, but you believed that you can make changes and you can make a difference. You have to believe that you can make a difference in your life. And some, yes, people will come up against you. Yes, they will. Yes, they have before. This is not your first rodeo. Okay, so let's get a few more cards. Ooh. I kind of just feel like have this feeling of a lot of I told you so. Like there are some people that are realizing, some of y'all predicted some substantial stuff to people, and I don't think they believed it. Some of you guys, people are seeing like something you were working towards, some goals that you had starting to develop, and now they're looking like in awe, in amazement. But before it was, it's kind of like, oh, well, we want to hop on the train now. But before it was like lack of support. Could have been someone that you were married to, or like a family or something like that. Because I saw the King of Cups. Yeah, and I just kind of feel like I told you so. I told them. Because sometimes some people you're gonna have to prove wrong. For the ones of you that have not leveled up yet, you're gonna be proving people wrong. Yeah, because they're stuck. They're so fixated on this 10 of Pentacles, the system, societal norms. Oh, let me go get married. Not saying to not get married. That's not what I'm saying. But let me go make this choice and do this over here and do this thing and have a bunch of kids just because, even though I can't take care of them. Well, that's what society wants. You get what I'm saying? That's what they want to see from me. There is nothing wrong with that. But come on, y'all. Look at the state of the world that we're in right now. Nine of Wands, your ability to protect what you have built, what you have created. Some of you guys, it's just, this is amping up your spiritual protection, and you are protected by the Most High, by the universe itself, because you're making these changes and because you're in alignment with where we are in the world. Nine of Wands. I'm kind of feeling like a pushy feeling, like it's aggression towards you. But not only is it aggression towards you from other people, you aggressively move towards your desires, passion, your goals, what you're ambitious about. You aggressively move towards it like you do that. It could be lots of work to do, and you'll be like, dang, it's lots of work to do. But you'll be like, I'm going to do it some kind of way, even if I got to improvise. And you don't make excuses for yourself. You just get stuff done. Some of these, yes, are spiritual forces that comes against you. I want you to understand. If you're making or you're attempting to bring and usher in new and different energy into the world by way of your relationships, by way of the work that you do, by way of your knowledge, by way of your spiritual gifts, by the way you raise your children, by the way you dress, by the way you look, by the way you talk, your aura, your vibes, your vibration. Yes, people will, or the energy, this is energy, spiritual energy too, that does not want to see this take place, will interfere with that and attempt to give you a hard time. Because even though they don't have power over you and they cannot manipulate you, they use the people around them by reflecting and projecting things to them that the people think that they're seeing from you as a threat or whatever. Something that triggers their, insecurities, past wounds, and they lash out on you, or they shun you, or they outcast you, or they fight you in response. So you got to know that what you're trying to do, you got to know the meaning behind that. And you have to know it's bigger than these people. And it's hard. I understand it's hard. But trust me, you're going to get rewarded. These people don't really hold no power of the devil. You see what I'm saying? They're stuck. They're bounded by their lust. They are stuck by their attachments to things. Remember what I told you? You don't have these attachments. And if you do, if you want to level up, you have to understand that what these attachments are and how they are limiting you and how they are not serving you. Eight of Pentacles. You level up by working on what it is that you need to improve. First, improving yourself. First, working on yourself, on your mind. Okay? And then work. Like just doing the work. And it doesn't have to be done all at once. And it doesn't have to be right the first time and free of mistakes. You're just working on a better life. You're just working on a better situation. You just want to have success in what it is that you're doing. And, people around you see your work ethic. And they can't hold you back because the proof is in the pudding, like I said. Anytime they want to step, anytime they want to test you, anytime they want to say you're not what you say you are and what you feel like you can do, your work speaks for itself. Period. Somebody wants to work on a situation with some of you too. Before, it was negative interactions. You probably even put your distance up with this person. You thought you were, there was a connection there, a true connection, but there was been power struggles. There's been competition. There's been pettiness between you and someone else. This could have been the person needing to come out of a emotional detachment phase. This person, could hold back, or you could hold back. There was something holding you back. It could have been a financial situation, but pulling together, coming together can help each other out. And this person could be younger, or this person, you could just be, it's something about your energy that could have been immature. Or this person needed to come out of a family situation, and there was a delay on that or whatever. They had to make some type of choice. Just to put that out there. Ooh, wow. Listen, this is amazing. This is amazing. But we just talked about this. Look. Left eye from TLC. Wow. Like, there's angels guarding you guys. Angels guarding you guys. But look, the vision it's about the vision. It's about your vision. And like, remember I told you some of you guys can see some things and be able to predict, or you know what you're supposed to do because you see it. You can see it in the future. You can see it. It's just like Martin Luther King, you know, in the promised land. This is very important, because I feel like this message, I need to wake somebody up. I need to encourage somebody on right now, because I like some of you guys are lacking, or you're not taking those steps forward. You have something important you're supposed to do. Like, you can clean yourself up, you can better yourself, you can do things different for your children, like just something simple. You don't understand just by teaching them something different, or just something that some of you guys are supposed to do that you may feel like it's not gonna, or it may not seem like it's gonna bring immediate results, but it's going to bring change. I just want you, like anybody that's looking at this, to look at this card and just see what it means for you. But that's how I had that youthful spirit too, you know. And I feel like you gotta be able to have that, possess that energy to do things differently. But wow, that's pretty powerful. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there, but okay, as that vision, yeah. So this is all. I don't know. I'm not finished with my message. This card is saying, even in a relationship situation, you gotta really kind of focus on the process to get to. Because some of you guys, you're not off about a person or a situation that you can be with or is supposed to happen for you, but you gotta go through the process. You know, you gotta allow things to unfold instead of being about just the immediate results. But some of you guys are gonna start seeing that unfold for you in the up and coming days, weeks, and months. Okay, so just stay strong. All right, so I wanted to say, like, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I will return.